Because the truth is too harsh.
You don't get to decide what Adrian should or shouldn't know. Neither do I.
We're living in a time where it's good to be a Miraculous Ladybug fan. New seasons, new specials, and new spin-offs give us more content than we know what to do with, and none of it has disappointed so far. The latest drop includes Miraculous World Tokyo Stellar Force. It's another special that takes place between the 5th and 6th seasons, and it fills in some gaps that we were missing. It also introduces us to some new characters in the Miraculous Universe, who will definitely become fan favorites once their series premieres. There's a lot of fun to be had with this one, and a lot of information to take in, which is why today's video will pick out the things from the Tokyo special that might have big implications for the future of Miraculous.
What do you see here, Kagami? It is our family crest, and that crest dictates your behavior.
Number 1. A new superhero team. First and foremost, the most important thing to come out of the special has to be the titular Stellar Force. We learned a long time ago that the Miraculous Wielders aren't the only heroes around the world, and that many countries have their own caped crusaders keeping them safe. Some of them have been at it for a long time, like the United Heroes, while others have become renowned worldwide for their powers and feats. I'd say that Ladybug and Cat Noir definitely fall under this category. Not everyone uses a Miraculous either. In their universe, there are countless forms of magic and ways to receive power, be it from other magical jewels or from stones that come from space. The Stellar Force gets theirs from the latter, by the way, as these stones let them connect with a corresponding constellation and transform into their hero alter egos. It does look very similar to the Miraculous transformations. They even have little robot companions in place of Kwamis. I think that's just a trait of this universe, as Lady Dragon also had the Renlings. All of that said, we had the chance to meet some of the Stellar Force, watch them fight, and get a sense for their personalities. While we don't know how they came into their powers yet, Ladybug and Ryuko helped them work as a team, overcoming a massive hurdle that held them back. Like the other heroes from the Miraculous specials, I suspect we'll see the Stellar Force in Miraculous, or at least hear about them from time to time. In the Miraculous Hour of Need, they'll have more allies to call on.
You'll be able to resist the temptation of evil.
I entrusted you with your Miraculous because I know you're good people.
Number 2. Expanding the Miraculous reach. Speaking of the Miraculous, this special looks good for them. I know it takes place before the 6th season, and in the earlier episodes, Marinette struggled to let go of her responsibilities. It took some coaxing from her teammates to accept that she had help, more help than she knew what to do with, which meant she could dedicate more time to her personal life. It's a whole thing. But this special makes it seem like Marinette had already started to accept their help. In Miraculous World, New York, Marinette didn't want to go on her school field trip until she knew Cat Noir would be able to watch over Paris in her absence. Adrian ends up going to New York too, and when the two heroes bump into each other, it causes a massive fight about responsibility. In contrast, Marinette leaves Paris at the drop of a hat in this special, taking another Miraculaire with her. She also doesn't have time to ask Cat Noir to keep an eye on things because he's out of town, something she likely already knew because Adrian had gone back to New York on another trip. So that means Paris was left without Ladybug and Cat Noir for the first time in almost a year, a decision that Marinette must have made on purpose. I have to assume she only left because there are now other heroes to protect the city. She can rely on Alia to lead the team in her absence, and Max can teleport to her if there's an emergency. Her decision to give out the Miraculouses really opened some doors, allowing Ladybug and Cat Noir to become more lenient. They're no longer confined to Paris, and if a distant ally ever needs their help, then the Miraculars can deploy without worrying about their people back home. Isn't that awesome?
She just discovered your secret identity, huh? But that's okay, your Miraculous Ladybug will erase everything, right, m'lady?
Number 3, power sources and magic. Alright, I already mentioned that different heroes get their powers from other places. Some use Miraculouses. The Native American Miracle Box is in rotation right now, and its guardian should be looking for wielders to help protect New York. Aside from them, other heroes rely on their unique skills, cosmic intervention, or other forms of magic to save the day. The Tokyo special doesn't go into much detail about the Stellar Force or how they get their powers, but I'll go over what we do know. There's this guy named the Modeler, and he's not from their planet. He claims the Stellar Force belongs to him and wants it back. Our new heroes are tied to pieces of the Stellar Matrix, using them to form a connection with a constellation and transform into heroes. When the heroes work together, through coordinated movements like dance, they can summon objects and weapons. Most notably, the entire team has to work together to summon a giant mech. I'm sure there's more, and it's probably more complicated than that, but that's for us to find out in the Stellar Force series. The point is that the Kwamis might not be the only creatures from the stars making their way to Earth. It makes sense, there's an entire universe out there. And if Kwamis can live among the stars, why can't other civilizations? I'm not surprised to hear that these kids stumbled on a cosmic power source of some kind, and it only proves that there's more than Kwamis out there. Some of these power sources might fall into the wrong hands, and if so, the Miraculars will have serious problems on their hands.
Let's pounce! Cheeky, spots on! We'll de-evilize him and make him understand that he needs to stop lying.
Number 4. New threats. I've already mentioned the Modeler, who seems like he will be the primary antagonist in Stellar Force. The group seemed to recognize his name, so he must have tried to take their powers before. He has a group of underlings with unique abilities, and together, they not only transform people and objects, but also create monstrous kaijus that rampage through the streets of Tokyo. It also seems very dangerous, a step above whatever Gabriel did on most days. The Modeler won't interfere with Miraculous Ladybug much, but his superior is another story. In the special, we get to see the Modeler speak to a disembodied voice that emerged from an orange portal. The voice mentioned giving the Modeler more power and wanting the Stellar Force in exchange for helping the Modeler get back home. The voice also recognized Ladybug and Ryuko, claiming he had seen them work elsewhere. I'm willing to bet that by elsewhere, he meant another dimension, because this voice calls itself the Supreme. I'm pretty sure it's the same one we met in Miraculous World Paris. And if so, it's not good that he's speaking through realities to recruit allies. We'll definitely be seeing him again, and it won't be good. Maybe he's the hand we see coming out of the sky after the end card, that giant hand that Cat Noir and the United Heroes prepare to fight.
Only the Supreme defines reality. Reality is the Supreme.
Number 5. Kagami's character arc. Something that I loved about the special is that we get to learn more about Kagami. She's a pivotal character in the 6th season, so learning more about her past and former friends helps build her up. It also does a lot for her character arc. As someone who struggles to make friends, express love, and admit when something is wrong, her past explains exactly where all of these problems stem from. By confronting them and reconciling them, Kagami can learn to overcome her challenges with connection and strengthen her relationships. We've already seen her progress in the 6th season, as she tells Felix she loves him, goes off on Tomoe for her unacceptable behavior, and opens up to the rest of the team. All of these positive changes will continue to impact Kagami moving forward and alter the way she interacts with the world and those around her.
Someone as imperfect as me doesn't deserve anyone. Forget about me, Lila. The only thing I'm worthy of is solitude.
I don't know about you guys, but I went into this special not knowing what to expect and ended up loving it. While it might not have a huge impact on the main series, it still gave us plenty of critical information about their world. It also gave us great moments between Kagami and Marinette, while laying the groundwork for the launch of a brand new series. Those 50 minutes flew by, and I'm already missing this 2D adventure and want to know what's next for the Stellar Force. I hope we get the chance to see them cross paths with Ladybug and Ryuko again, maybe in Paris this time. What did you think of the special? Did anything interesting catch your eye? Let us know in the comments below.
Don't try to push your emotions away. Look them in the eye. Acknowledge them.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Oh, no.
I thought I made a new friend.
And I thought there was no way he'd ever fall in love with a girl like me.